Difficult. This could be a shock for them after maybe sitting for a moment, waiting for some of these games to happen, into all of a sudden like it's Zen and Experience, and they're just going. They go and go and go and go and go.
Experience really wants to get this Onyx to work as the first part of their thing, but I feel like after seeing the success so far of your Rayman and the Wushang, I just would start off with, I just want to see, but maybe, we're still at the point where we can get a little practice and we got some sets or some games to throw if that's what happens. Not to say that his Onyx isn't doing anything, because at the beginning of one of those, the last set, his Onyx was going crazy, but that Rayman has just been doing so much that I feel like at this point in time, oh my God, no way, Soul, please.
No way, he's able to grab that, and then the ground pound after. I love his Onyx as well, but I still really enjoy the setup that they had of the Rayman X down signature to bait the dodge, and then Zen is right there able to throw a down air or a ground pound or even just a weapon toss to make sure the stock is finished off and confirm that edge guard. I love that setup.
To get these stocks first though, so I'm not even too mad at him. Just, for my man, if I'm a tournament player and I see success in one thing, I'm gonna ain't broke, don't fix it. But they're finding success here with the Onyx as well though. So can't be too mad at it. That was a big charge sig right there that we saw take those first stock. Finally going to take the stock off of Zen here. And Experience does take a little damage, but also adds up a little damage. Soul, though, going to get back to stage, just kind of let that one rock.
Yeah, he hit his sidelight into the downer. You saw the immediate chase dodge up after that to disengage. Ryze now stuck over on the wall. Soul really high, even throws the weapon away. Okay, he's able to land.
Okay, just going to jump out of the situation. Ryze going to hit that neutral. That is going to work out here for Soul.
Nice.
However, who's going to get the stock between them? They're both just slapping these side airs right now. Nice. Okay, good chase up right there. Wow, Experience was just a surprise, a knockout right there on to Ryze. Was not looking to land onto that neutral air, but he does.
Yeah, I think his sights were like fully set on Zen, and then Experience saw him all the way up there in like the beginning stages of Red. Was like, yeah, I can catch a neutral air here, and he's going to be done up the top.
Oh, okay. Experience, yeah, nice shoot. Going to go to the other side using
Dude,
that.
He's just running right now. He went from the right to the left wall, all the way back to the right. Now he's floating above on the soft platform. What's he looking for here?
Weapon toss would have been absolutely insane if he was able to hit that one. I think that was so close to the blast zone, it would have just taken out as well. Uh-oh. All right, he's got to find his way down. And he does, just down.
Just running. Oh, man.
Bro was like not even really like in an area where he needs to be running like this. He's running like he's in deep red. Yeah. His last stock is killing me. And he gets the double knockout,
you're kidding me, dude. All of his jumps were gone too, so he's like a plane with like both engines gone, and you're just like gliding in, hoping for the landing. That's all he's using is in-air drift to try and get away from the opponents in that.
Oh my God, bro! They're just Barnum and Bailey gameplay, bro. My man was he was a Harlem Globetrotter the way he's doing on that before he finally scores. Oh my God! And gets them both, bro. Yeah, I'm saying that. That's like 400 points right there, man. All right.
Oh man.
Here we go into the next game. I am so surprised that's how that one played out. But again, even if it's working, it's working. And as of right now, the Onyx is definitely working. I feel like if they start going down some games, you'll probably see the Rayman come back out. But we don't need it right now. Is that Onyx getting a double knockout right at the end?
Oh, he picked up all three after that. Like, he's more than willing to put out a little bit of team damage on his teammates so he can grab both. Wow, the turnaround from Ryze, grabbing the bow down there to get the KO on his Zen. Zen's actually the first one to fall this game.
Okay, this is big. And they also got some pretty good damage here on Experience, too. They could potentially go up 2 stocks. Although everybody on this screen is hurt who still has their third stock, doesn't get that stock yet on to Experience. And he just boxes his way through. That's going to be a good punish there from Soul. Okay, try to get that pick
making
up.
this lead work really well for him. We haven't seen the red team find either first stock yet. The D-Light in the neutral air. Oh, that's not enough. Oh.
Okay.
In light from the wrong side of the stage. Yep, he's just going to throw that stock away so that he can come back in and spawn in with his teammate roughly at the same time.
Right.
So it's not like they're just sending one enemy after the other and Jackie Chan's just fighting them one at a time.
Right.
You can't do that because he's always going to come out on top there.
All right, and that was actually, really good for them as they've been able to get some more damage here onto the board. Good interrupt right here from Ryze.
Oh, he read the down air the wrong direction. He just had to go for the coin flip there.
Okay. Makes it back. Nice little chase dodge up to get to that soft platform. Still doesn't get hit for it, but I like the idea. Neutral air. Oh. Hey, Zen. He is hurting. He's got to watch the way he lands. I like that pogo to get to the other side and Experience handling business.
Nice.
Another down air. He does touch the wall, though. He's not going to be able to make that regardless, though. Got sent a little too far this time around. Experience ends up finding a neutral light, but Zen not going to be able to go over there and make a play off of that.
If he can get this stock off of Soul. That'll be okay. It's gonna go towards Zen.
Air dodge destroyer, man. He actually air dodged through that and still got hit by the last hit. Unfortunate.
Experience has 3 KOs on this second stock, and he's the only one still holding on to his second stock until he took that side air, shut down by Soul.
Okay. Ryze right there. I clean it. I clean with it one more time. Soul is in the middle of the stage right now, just kind of controlling everything. They're looking pretty hard at Zen, as they should. I think he does have the most damage, also least defense on that side of the team, but experience. He's fighting out of disadvantage every time, and it definitely has been working for. Oh, wait, watch out.
Nice.
Zen's got to find his way back down. Now experience taking a little damage. Tries to get in there and break it up. Couldn't do it in time, though. Oh,
nice.
He's gone.
He bounced past the opponent to himself and took Zen out of the game with the down air into the side air. Almost grabbed that side air. Good pick. There's the recovery. Yep, it's perfect. It's like the perfect pass right there.
Yeah, and I thought, you know, for a quick second, I know that experience is probably looking over at Ryze to try to get that stock off as quick as possible, but yeah, just wasn't able to make that happen. Zen was kind of getting beat up on that one.
Definitely.
You know, he was kind of the guy who was always kind of behind when it came down to where they were on the stocks, and probably on percentage as well, or damage. I don't know how much damage he was able to do. Let me look for 93.
I think this is updated.
Okay.
Sometimes it does lag a little bit behind, so I think this is updated.
So he did the damage.
And not the game before. No, actually, no, I don't think. I think the Soul did more than 300.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's probably.
I'll let you know in a couple moments.
All right.
If we have an update on this.
Either way, yeah, I just felt like Zen felt like he was getting kind of beat up there from the blue team, but it's not anything that he can't like get back into. You know, we're at these higher parts of the bracket, so I expect to see a little more back and forth this time around. Okay, yeah, 3-7. No, see, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he was way under everybody else. The next person next to him was 411 damage from Ryze, but they won that game, and then 630 from Soul. So you know he was out there absolutely putting up numbers. But
yeah,
now,
he was doing a great job, like with extending juggling situations with neutral air. He's doing a great job starting juggles as well with the side light into the neutral air. Then you turn around and side light into the neutral air on the other person. He's doing such a great job last game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's to the other side experience. Nice. Okay, gets himself a recovery, but doesn't actually get the stock just yet. Is going to lose that stock to that side air. And then, yeah, just like that, the quick turnaround, the neutral light's going to go ahead and take it out Zen as well. So now a full team lead. Until then, right there, Soul ends up getting sent out in there. We're going to get that back immediately. That's how you keep it close. Only a little bit of damage here onto experience. Nothing bad.
I swear, experience is so good at like engaging with someone in the air and making them like jump around and burn a lot of stuff around you, and then he just like catches you coming back to the stage and hits a ground pound, almost like Ryze kind of just did there, just grabbing that ground pound out of thin air. Nice little backdash to get the jump side air on his Zen to send him back over the wall, and then a neutral light follow-up from Soul as well. A lot of damage on his Zen. Now a D-light into a neutral light, now a neutral air. Zen is taking so much punishment and finding next to no damage output.
No, yeah, Ryze is definitely he's in the groove right now. That was a lot of damage he was able to put out in that last like 15-20 seconds. Finally starting to get some hits. Finds another ground pound. This time, oh my god.
Nice!
Oh, the save from Zen. They should have been able to pick that up. That was a bad weapon toss right there from experience. He kind of stopped Zen's momentum, and they should have been able to get that stock as well. But he ends up losing that stock, and now it's just Zen by himself. They could have got this down to a 2 stocks left.
Zen hit the D-Light with gauntlets before that and then did nothing after because he was worried about hitting experience with the recovery. With how damaged experience was, there was the potential to take him out of the game completely with that, or he's juggled up in the air floating and the opponent just takes him out with a recovery, specifically the Kaya recovery on the spear or anything like that. So he was worried about his teammate losing that stock there, which is why he didn't follow up and potentially get the stock of red.
Oh, man, and yeah, this is going to put them down for sure. This will be a very hard comeback from where Zen is. Doesn't even matter. Just gets picked up, poking his head a little over the ledge and getting picked up by the Sig. This was, this could have been a game that could have flipped. I don't know if they would have won off that flip, but they should have been able to turn that momentum of that, like, save from Zen into 2 stocks for sure.
Yeah. There's a KO off the top with that recovery from Ryze. Like, he's just looking for those follow-ups. He's ready for it every time.
Okay. Okay, Willie's got a stock though, that's good. But yeah, with Ryze being so healthy.
He almost got that. He almost put it perfectly.
Yeah, just getting scooped up, man. Just putting that over the edge, long-lasting Sig, very active. You get scooped up by any part of it, you get sent out. And if you get scooped up by a later part, it's just stronger. So GG's to that game now. 2-1. Soul and Ryze on a little bit of a tear right now. If they can turn this, and there it is, experience swapped over. He's brought out the Rayman. This is what I was expecting to see. It seems like only on the back foot does he want to bring out the Rayman, but is it going to work now? Got to find out, because the teamwork from Ryze and Soul is looking good.
Let's see if they can find that setup that they were having so much success with before. You can also do it on the gauntlets as well with the bum little like fist airstrike that comes out. Man, it's just, his lance damage is so good. His sidelight nair, it's just like 30 damage every time.
Oh, all right. Ends up hitting Ryze there, but Ryze still finds that stock on experience. Just a quick one. Sidelight Sair. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to pick that up, and he did kind of try to pick it up. That was an attempt at a reverse neutral air, but doesn't get it. They're both just kind of hunting. Right now, that very opportune down air there from Zen, who has been in Sweat Beast for so long, finally makes it again. But as soon as he lands and recovers all of his resources, just gets sent out of there. This is not looking good for the red team at all. Experience is hurt, finds a very Hail Mary recovery to get that stock.
It's really starting to slip away from them. Was he going for the D-like gravity cancel down heavy?
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, he got punished by it, by Zen. Able to take the stock off of that, but Experience is taking so much damage here. They're going to be looking for that KO anytime soon.
Cool. Caught him going high right there. Still gets the pick up. And he can't even get the chase dodge in, man. Soul is like, get back down there. That's going to be a stock on Experience, and Zen is hurting as well. He's going to get combo to Oblivion. Yeah, goodbye.
No. 4 stocks to 2 TK. Soul and Ryze against Experience and Zen. They're PR22 and PR44.
Yeah, Sparky, they're definitely not playing it right like that right now. I'm looking at PR2 and 4. The way that I'm seeing, you got to take those second numbers away with the way that they're playing.
Nice.
Okay, that's a good pickup, and he does get a stock off of at least Ryze.
Oh, man.
Ryze is still fighting, though.
They already got the dodge from that, and they still weren't able to convert Ryze into a KO there.
Okay. Wait, this is good damage.
But there's team damage interrupting the combo.
Yeah.
It just feels like they get something started, and right when it's about to turn into something really special, it's like the momentum gets interrupted.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, Soul's got to live this. And he's juking. Look at the movement right there. Let me get out of there. And Ryze is back into the mix. Now, we got a really good, situation for the blue team. They're able to get Experience out of there. Soul is hurting. Zen is hurting as well, though. So it really just now we're in the same situation actually. We might end the game the same exact way.
Yeah. You see the DC coming out. Zen's right in that spot. He just didn't do the reverse nair this time. Ryze is definitely going to take the lead here. Ooh, a little bit of slow follow-up from Soul, but that is going to be it right there. And Ryze and Soul punching way above their weight class here, taking out Zen and Experience, sending them packing on the elimination side of the bracket, and they're going to be moving on. That's huge.
That's absolutely huge right there. I mean, as you saw from their PRs, like 22-44, absolutely insane for them to bring all the way up here. And then I got to give it up to Ryze, though, for sure, because there was a moment in